Hello everyone and welcome back to Tales of Arise. In the last session we have been exploring the Forbidden Zone in Lenegis, and we have arrived at this main chamber where the ceremony took place 300 years ago. We've got ourselves sick new looks, we've learned a lot about what is going on. I am on the wrong side. And yeah, I'm having a great time. This is really, really good, interesting stuff. Finally getting big lore reveals. Can't wait to press on and see where things go now. Got ourselves another little teleporter. Where are we going? Okay. Once again, I am looking at a big circular room and thinking, is this a boss? Are we going straight into a boss?
That's quite some door, all right. This might finally be it. The heart of the beast.
We'll find the Renis Alma and the Red Woman inside, right?
We will? Okay. If you say so.
After everything we've been through to get here, they damn well better be.
We'll probably be needing you to open this one for us, Sovereign.
Go for it, Alphen.
So, yes, sir. Man, what a sick fucking look. What a regal outfit. Open sesame!
This is it, guys. Time to see what secrets are in store.
Nod. Stoic nod. Love a stoic nod. Oh, hello. Okay. Alright. A strange manor.
We're a long way from the residential quarters now. It looks completely different.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, this place, it reminds me more of being back inside the wedge.
Yup.
Except the Dahnan astral energy feels even stronger here.
In a portion of the city reserved purely for the Renan sovereign.
Yeah.
Maybe he just has strange tastes?
This place looks like it has been here for quite some time now. If its design were a matter of personal preference, we would be talking from centuries ago. Or perhaps even further back. Still, this isn't the sort of decadence of taste spoken of in artistic circles. So what is it then?
Hold up, decadence? Artistic circles?
When a preference is indulged to its extreme, it descends into kitsch, eccentricity for the sake of it. I'd be happy to illuminate you further.
That depends. Does it involve you buying me lunch?
The void that art fills isn't the stomach, it's the soul.
In that case, I'll let you know the next time my soul starts to rumble.
Now all we need is something to fill up the void inside your head.
Shut up!
Oh, they've got some good banter. Oh hey, healing light. I hope that doesn't signify anything important. Well, oh, look at the symbol above the door over there.
Volran!
Oh?
He really was still alive.
Okay. That I was
And
not
there's the Renis
expecting.
Alma. Then, is this another spirit channeling ceremony?
Sounds like he's chanting, but he's like tied up,
Wait,
so...
Something doesn't seem right here.
Place. Oh, once more, the powers must be united. Born from the fires of chaos, the world does seek its rightful state. All must be sacrificed.
Well, I'm glad he's still alive. He's
at the
a very
shrine
cool
of the
character.
true sovereign. The
What has happened to him? He's lost himself, reduced to a mere cog in a machine.
shows the way.
Hey, look! Over there!
Isn't that the Maiden's crest?
Yeah.
Can it be that this entire chamber is meant to act as a substitute for the maiden?
Huh.
It looks like it's still running, but are we already too late to stop the ceremony?
If that's what caused Lenegis' transformation, then the purpose of the ceremony must have been to drain all the astral energy out of Dahna.
But for what purpose? What could possibly need astral energy on that sort of scale?
I don't know. But whatever it is, I'll bet it's connected to those visions of Oblivion. Regardless, we cannot stand by and let them steal Dana's energy.
Hell no.
That said, we should retrieve the Renasalma. Because right now, we need that most of all.
We should probably make quick sharp about it as well, instead of standing around chatting. You know, what if he just finished doing the ceremony?
Out of nowhere, right?
Not the time, Law.
Alvin, look!
The Red Woman!
Hi.
So we finally found you. I have a lot of questions for you.
Wait!
What?
They all have the same face?
Oh.
How is that even possible?
Hi. What is this? What is occurring?
What is this?
Not loving that.
Are they even people?
It's hard to know for sure, but I think they're the true rulers of Rena.
Oh boy.
They're not feeling
Level
particularly
48.
confident.
Oh shit me.
If we don't fight, we may as well be sitting ducks here.
Good point. Let's stop them before this gets out of hand.
Okay, we gotta focus on them one at a time. Oh wait, no, they all share a health bar. Never mind. Man, it is hard to see where these attacks are going, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I feel like abusing the dodge may be the key in this fight.
Armor won't save you! Can't get out of this!
Reload!
Swallow blade! Elusive deity!
Hear me! Flame of fear burning! Water! Hear my call!
Holy shit, that hurt. What the fuck?
Nothing back! Slash! Swallow blade!
Glacial spear! Hear the vortex! Free blazer!
Swallow blade! Inferno punch! Swallow blade!
Can I get a heal, please? Thank you.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Benediction light.
Swallow blade!
I really owe you one.
Take this! Flitter dragon! Swallow blade! Take this! Not today!
Take this!
Take this!
Demon
Swallow blade!
Inferno punch! Soaring
Try
blast!
harder! Take this!
Leave the chargers to me!
Eagle fly!
Being interrupted.
Swallow blade!
I'm shut
Destruction!
This one's mine!
I'll smash you!
Swallow blade!
Water! Hear my call! Fled!
Now we're not right.
All in one! Glacial spear! Here's evil! Free blazer!
No further! Yours to be let free!
Glacial spear!
Burn it
Here's
out!
evil!
Swallow blade!
I'll tear you
Free
apart!
blazer!
Far enough! Now I'm in the groove!
Destruction!
Flame of
Swallow blade!
Can you take it?
Glacial spear! Here's evil! Free blazer!
Bloody destruction! Another incantation ruined! Can you take it? Shattering pieces! Elusive deity! Hitting pile driver!
My turn!
Here I go!
Now see what I can do!
Getting started!
Leave you apart!
Here's a healing
I'll
orb!
run you through! In a vine? Everlasting darkness! Negative gate! Rend you apart! Bloody Not my fight.
Stay away from my friend!
That'll bring you down.
Leave the beyond to me. Imbue this vanquished soul with life.
Here I go. I'm only getting started.
Take this!
Lunar corruption.
Not today!
Dragon down. Denied.
Annihilate!
Okay, they're almost done.
In a bind. Swallow blade. Everlasting dawn.
Lunar corruption.
Swallow blade.
It's on! Burn!
I'm ready. Run well.
Demon's descent.
Flashing fang. Benediction light.
Okay.
Heal.
Is there going to be a phase 2?
Surrender! Fighting is useless now!
Do you think it's really over?
Nope. Sure don't.
Astral energy. Watch out! They've got something up their sleeve.
It's their arm!
What?
It's self-destructed?
Alvin!
I'm okay. Just a little roughed up.
You had me worried there.
Maybe run
Who
him
said
through
you
with your
could
sword
touch that?
while he's all tied up. You know? Hi. Maybe just give him the old stabby
Damn
wabby.
it!
You know?
He's awake!
The old punctured
Should
lung.
have thought as much.
So you know this place?
The old open heart surgery.
It was built for me, after all. We'll save that for another time. More pressing is how I'm going to tear you apart.
Even after all this time, you still insist on hating me?
You cut me down. Sovereign or not, you will pay for that.
Bro, you've already lost. What makes you think you're going to win this time?
You're obviously bluffing. You can't even move right now.
Really, is that what you think?
I reckon he can move right now.
Did you really think that such a petty device could hold me?
Are you going to claim it's because you're a ruler? Be it sovereigns or lords. In the end, they're all titles given by someone else.
Plus, what kind of ruler would spend all his time chasing Alf, who happens to be another sovereign?
Idle prattle. I proved my worth and the Sovereign's powers were granted to me.
Were they really? We already know the title of Sovereign doesn't denote royalty. It is but an overblown codename for those with a designated part to play in these proceedings. You mentioned before that you were not the only one stolen from Dahna, correct?
Yeah. There were countless. And every one of them besides me died.
All of those failed experiments, and they still kept going back to Dahna. There must have been some vital reason their subject had to specifically be a Dahnan. Then there were the records we found in the library, for you and Volran. They were logged 300 years apart, and yet the data they took from you was exactly the same. Which leads us to a single conclusion.
Then you mean Volran was kidnapped just like Alfin? But then he became a
slave from Dahna. Just like us. Isn't that right, Volran?
So he posed as a Renan and caused all that suffering to his own people?
How could you? If you knew the pain of being a slave, why would you inflict that upon others?
Renan and Dahnan are meaningless distinctions. Me and everyone else. That is all that matters. I will stand above all others and take what is rightfully mine, starting with this.
No, you won't, says the red woman.
A red woman?
Another one?
Give your master back on Rena this message. No one makes a fool of me. Let them know I'll make them suffer.
Don't do it!
Serenus Alma!
Oh shit! This is what happened before.
It's too late. You can't stay here.
We need to go. Alfred!
Ah, shit. Attaboy, Alphen. Atta fucking boy.
Go. But know I will be your shadow no matter where you try to run.
Let's go.
Never forget, I am the one who devours everything. Who answers to neither spirit nor man. My word is law. I am.
Are you two okay?
Yeah. We'll be fine.
Is Volran... Have we finally seen the last of him?
No
We can but
chance.
hope.
No chance. No body,
Those
he
red
ain't dead.
women. What the heck was their deal?
Could they be the ones behind all this? The same ones who put those soldiers and Faria in a trance?
They're not the ones behind it. They're serving a
What,
master.
those brainless things? Either way, they've done a runner with the Renans Alma. Damn it, that's the second time now!
Whatever's stolen from us, we'll steal it back. The future's ours to protect. And right now, those things are what's standing in our way. We can head them off at Rena.
Oh
Did you say
shit, we're
Rena?
going to Rena.
Volran mentioned a master of theirs holed up in the motherland somewhere.
If that monstrous form's their true identity, I shudder to think who they take orders from.
Yeah. There's a good chance it's not human. That's for sure.
So this thing over on Rena, that's what's really behind all this, huh?
They have the Renans Alma in their grasp already, so it's unlikely they'll have cause to return to Dahna. I agree that Rena's our best shot.
Then we're agreed. Let's head back to the starship.
Alrighty.
Seriously, I was not expecting Volran to actually be here.
He seemed to care not one whit about Renans or Dahnans.
Yeah, not in a good way like with us.
I didn't see that coming about Volran. As for those red women, to think they were monsters all along.
Tell me about it. One minute they look perfectly human. Next thing you know, they're not actually human
I don't know
at
about
all.
perfectly human. They had
definitely
pitch black
weren't Renan
eyes.
or Dahnan. I'm not even sure language would get through to them.
So what were they then? Human Zoogle hybrids?
Is the most terrifying thing anyone said all day.
How about you, Shion? Dohalim? You ever seen anything like that before?
No, never. However, if they're the same as the Red Woman we've seen with Volran, I think it's safe for us to assume they understand our language at the very least.
I had just so much I wanted to ask them. About Rena and Shion's thorns.
Unfortunately, they blew themselves up before we got the chance. Why would they do such a thing, though? To take us with them? Or in order to keep something hidden?
Both sound plausible to my ears. They took off with the Renans Alma too, remember?
Yeah, they did. And the next time we meet them, we're going to make sure they tell us everything they know.
Cool, cool. Wait, is there a quick way out? I can just teleport out now, right? I don't actually have to go through all this, I don't think. Oh, wait, no. Teleports are locked down. Okay. I guess I do have to run all the way out. Or maybe a cutscene will happen that will get us out at some point. I doubt it makes us run all the way back, does it? Surely not. Surely not. I'm just keep checking the teleporters in case they do change. Ah. Wait, no. Was that the way? I guess that was the way we came before. Well, I'll take a full heal, I suppose. Are they really making us run the entire way back? Bruh. Well, I guess we're going to be fighting all the enemies again, because fuck knows how many levels we're going to need. But I really feel like they shouldn't make you fight, run all the way back. It's kind of not great.
Ow! Bring him down! Begin! Destroy from the wind! Rip you apart! I'm going in! Negative gate! I'm ready! Demon's descent! Flashing fang!
Maybe there'll just be a couple of enemies, because it wasn't just one guy there before.
But a victory nonetheless.
We have a long
Never mind.
way yet to go.
Never mind, there's a lot.
Out of our way! Where are you going?
In a bind?
Lunar corruption!
Death from the wind!
They really don't give up, do they? Reload!
Now you see what I can do! Howling!
Reload!
That frickin' does it! You're mine! Swallow blade!
Lost in pain.
I'm ready!
Frozen?
Hammer! Begin!
Hear my
It's my turn! You see what happened there as you crossed me?
Astral Art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down!
Fire support!
Dohalim.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis.
Leave the charge on to me!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Could have been worse.
I wonder if the enemies down here have respawned. What do we think? Worth it for the XP? Worth it for the XP, I think.
Out of our way!
In a bind? Take this!
That'll bring you down!
Watch it! Resonate with the earth!
Here's the healing. It's like trying to keep up with a wall.
In a bind?
Searing flame.
I'll
Reload.
smash you! This one's all mine! Inferno punch! Burn! You're mine! Front!
It's over.
Rising Wyvern! Eat this! All finish you here and now!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And pummeling to me! Fluid kick! Rising Wyvern! Stardust!
Do it! Eon, astral energy, full throttle!
Dragon Shout!
Watch this!
Flashing Blade! Luna Rondo!
Eagle Assault!
I'm ready!
Lost!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Not bad.
Practically unstoppable.
I guess we should make some level 5, some max level thingies, accessories, for the end game, which we are most definitely, like, we must be close to the end of the game now, like, the full end of the game. We're going to Rena, like, there can't be that much left after that. Oh, do I really want to fight you? I guess I should.
No choice! Swallow this time! Now!
Here!
You picked the wrong fight!
Ready up no further.
Lunar corruption!
As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough.
Rising Wyvern!
Take this.
Rondo!
I'm on it! Luna Rondo!
Blind you with a shot.
Death
from the wind.
Where are you going?
Front!
Far enough!
Swallow! Yeah! Rising Wyvern! Stardust!
Annihilation! Mega ray!
Take this.
Rising Wyvern! Eat dirt! Glimmer Dragon! Here I come!
Break this tonight.
Stardust!
Rip it
Luna
back.
Rondo!
Dance on the wind.
Shattering Stardust!
Pieces. Attack time.
It's over! Swallow Blade!
Eat this. Whirlwind snap.
Rising Wyvern!
Charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Luna Rondo!
Out of ammo! I'm all stuffed up!
In a bind.
Swallow Blade!
Mega ray!
You're mine!
Dare you?
Luna Rondo!
I'll grind you with a shot.
And I'll finish you!
I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Talon Spore!
Nothing gets by me.
Try harder! Not again! Luna Rondo! You picked the wrong fight!
You require a help.
I never miss!
I'll smash you. Demon Lash.
Rising Wyvern!
Eagle Ray.
Stardust!
What's this?
You're mine!
Here's the
Luna Rondo!
Freeze
Here I come!
Astral energy!
Say no more.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Here, let me help!
Destruction!
In a bind.
Swallow Blade!
Pull myself together! Steering
Rising Wyvern! Luna Rondo!
Annihilation light.
Take this! Steel Blade!
Let us take the fray.
Rising Wyvern! Stardust!
Do it. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis! Searing flame!
Flame inside me! Elusive being let free!
Here's a healing arc!
Hitting fire! Swallow
Do
Blade!
it! Astral energy!
Say no more.
I'm all stuffed up!
I'll face you. In a bind. There's always room for improvement.
Lovely jubbly. Nothing down there, was that? Cool. We out. We out.
What the? When did it get pitch dark all of a sudden?
The lights are all out. Think it has something to do with the explosion back in the Forbidden Zone? Doe?
You two.
Faria, Avakir. Thank goodness you're safe.
Avakir filled me in about everything. about how I ambushed you all.
That must be hard to believe if
She
you
doesn't
don't
remember a thing.
remember it.
So she really was being
You're
controlled.
like, I fucking did what? Like,
He told me about Tarnigan, too. Is it true?
What difference does it make? What's done is done.
Stop casting me off, just for once!
Faria, not now. It can wait. Dohalim, Lenegis is in grave peril.
So I can see.
It's the city's core reactor. It's damaged. Some of the basic systems we've managed to keep online, but complete restoration's still a way off.
You're an elite technician, though. You can fix it, right?
If so, then what's the problem?
Panic's begun to set in among the citizens. Until now, whenever something like this happened, the Sovereign would issue a decree. But this time, not so much as a peep. Any longer, and we run the risk of riots breaking out before we can get things back up and running.
Forget the Sovereign. I doubt you'll be hearing from him anytime soon.
What's that supposed to mean? Do you know something I don't?
Suffice it to say, the Sovereign isn't the kind of ruler we thought he was. That is, if he ever even existed, which is looking doubtful at this stage.
Are you out of your mind? Why, if people knew that a lord such as yourself was whispering such blasphemy, they'd...
There's no time to explain now. It sounds like we need to find a way to keep Lenegis from spiraling out of control.
We need to stop that riot.
But how do we do that?
Riots feed on discontent and unrest, right? So if we want to keep the peace, we just need to put people's minds at ease.
At ease? Like by letting them hear directly from someone they trust.
oh, Dohalim.
That's it. Who's the highest-ranking person in Lenegis right now?
Lenegis wouldn't have a next in line. After all, you said the Sovereign rules over everyone directly, right?
Correct. The closest thing to an authority figure would be a lord. And the only one left is... Ah. Very well then.
Well, shit. Here I go again.
Avakir, you mentioned a few facilities were still online. Which ones?
Why hasn't the Sovereign said anything?
Please, won't somebody explain what's going on?
Is it over? What's going to happen to all of us?
Heed me now, fellow Renans of Lenegis. It is I, Lord Dohalim Ilkaris of Eldaman and Sia.
Look, up there! It's Lord Dohalim!
Hold on! He should be in the crown contest! Shouldn't he? Why isn't the Sovereign talking to us?
The Sovereign is seeing to other matters right now. In my capacity as Lord, I speak to you in his stead. You're afraid. As people so often are when faced with the unknown. I hope you'll allow me to put your fears to rest. The city's core reactor has experienced a malfunction. However, we have our top engineers attending to the matter, and things will soon be back to normal. I know that you feel abandoned, perhaps more scared and alone than ever before. But I ask you all to keep one thing in mind. You are Lenegis, not the lords and sovereign. The solidarity of its citizens is the mortar that holds it together. If we don't allow ourselves to be distracted by our differences, if we put our hearts and minds together and stand as one, I am confident we will find new hope.
And then an empire will strike
I would be
back.
honored to stand with you. Not as a person of loftier rank, but as another human being among many. I hope that you'll lend me your strength, for if we can persevere as one, I know a bright tomorrow awaits.
Oh, timing that. A bright tomorrow awaits. Timing that with the fucking lights coming on. Genius. Genius. I assume he intentionally
Your
did
speech
that.
seems to have done the trick. Looks like the city won't be descending into chaos after all.
I only pray the relief will tide the city over for the time being.
What you said earlier, about the Sovereign possibly not even existing. Was it true?
Yeah, but you know, keep it to yourself for now.
It's still
That's gonna
too
spread a
premature
fucking
to say
panic.
with any certainty. But I believe so. This whole time, this world we've been fed was a lie. Built on nothing but falsehoods.
How did this all start, though? Like, there must have
been.
I can believe it. After everything I saw in the Forbidden Zone, what they did to Faria, it's the only explanation that makes sense.
But what about hierarchy, Avakir? Authority? The very foundations of Renan society? How can we live without someone to guide us?
I'd say we found someone capable of doing just that, wouldn't you?
You? You can't be serious.
I have business I must take care of first. But once everything is over, I shall return. But not as your sovereign, nor as a leader the likes of which the people here are used to, I think.
But how else do you propose to rule?
I'm not sure yet. All I have is a feeling that here in Lenegis, a new dawn is on the verge of breaking. One in which people won't be judged by birthright or on the power of their astral arts, but on other things. More important things. Things like, oh, I don't know, musical talent, for example.
When I bumped into you after all those years, I said you were no different. But I was wrong. Truth is, you were always different. I feel like maybe now I can finally begin to accept Turnigan's death. To see a future.
You go finish whatever it is you've got to do. I'll hold down the fort here in Lenegis till you get back.
Thank you.
Nice. I'd like to see Dohalim in
I guess
charge.
you're not going to make it to Menancia for the foreseeable future, huh?
Well,
Indeed.
you can be in charge of Menancia then. In his stead.
The people of Elda Menancia can look after themselves just fine. It's the ones here on Lenegis who need someone to guide them. Besides, with you leading the people here, it'll help spread the idea of coexistence beyond Menancia's borders that much faster.
Sounds like you're in it for the long haul.
How could I not be, after the second chance that I've been granted? From this day forth, I shall dedicate myself to the future inhabitants of this world. Though the memories of the departed shall remain forever in my heart.
Remember, you're going to be leading the people here, not ruling them.
True enough. Whatever would I do without you, Kisara?
With or without her, I suspect you're gonna have your hands full when the time comes. We should be heading back to the ship. Business on Rena awaits.
Nice. Dohalim, Renan leader. Another AG. Lovely jubbly. Improved healing arts? Nice.
Looks like the people of Lenegis can rest easy.
I couldn't have done it without your words of encouragement, Law.
Hey, you're the one who made the speech.
I think everybody can share the credit here.
One's own master.
In one sense, when all is said and done, perhaps I have been a slave this whole time too.
You, a Renan lord? How do you figure that exactly?
I was complicit in the Renan system, bound by its values, resigned to being swept along, without the resolve to take a stand. And when I realized the severity of my mistake, all I longed for was punishment. A lord. And yet my first instinct was to place my fate in the hands of others.
I think I can relate. I couldn't stand watching my people bow and scrape their way through life, but I didn't know what else I could do about it either. The ability to think for yourself and be your own master, that's what separates a slave from a free person. At least, that's what Law's dad Zephyr used to say. Zephyr taught me how to fight. But in doing so, he also taught me how to live.
And then Law got him killed!
Stumbling along the way. If it's on a road of our own choosing, free of regret, why, that's the road of freedom. Or, to put it another way, So long as his heart is compromised, even the loftiest of kings is no freer than a slave. I think I finally understand now. This Zephyr character sounds like he was a wise man indeed. I only wish I could have met him.
There's just so much I wish I could ask him, especially now. I wonder, have I been correctly carrying on the torch that he passed to me?
Obviously you have, man. Wiping the slate.
How long have you known?
Known what?
About the darkness I carry inside me. You seem to have been aware of it for quite some time now.
Why ask me now? What does it matter? But yes, I have. I've pretty much known that something was gnawing at you ever since we left Menancia.
So basically since the very start of our journey then. Just when I thought I couldn't feel more ashamed.
Leave the past where it belongs. We have no need for it now. You're forging ahead. That's what matters. If my brother could see you, he'd be proud.
Not as proud as he would be of his sister, I'm sure.
Well then, just as well it's not a competition, huh?
Leaving the nest.
Kisara? Anyone at home in there?
Sorry. Did I look distracted?
Among other things. To be entirely honest, I couldn't tell whether you were smiling or frowning.
You were thinking about Dohalim, weren't you?
That obvious, huh? I was just thinking how good it is to see him moving forward at last. It was always so infuriating, knowing how capable he could be if he just put his mind to it. A prisoner trapped in a cage of his own self-doubt. But now, he's finally beginning to spread his wings. I'm happy for him.
Same.
So, then why do you look so sad?
Oh, I don't know if I'd say sad. There's a bittersweetness to it, I guess. It's good and strange, knowing that he won't be needing me anymore.
I'm sure he'll always
It
need you.
probably sounds weird, doesn't it? I have this massive worry off my mind. I should be jumping up and down for joy, right?
Must be that maternal instinct of yours at work.
Rinwell's right. You're like a mother bird, finally letting go as her child takes his first shaking and nervous flight from the nest.
A pretty big child.
That's one way to look at it. I wouldn't like to see Dohalim's face if he heard you say that. All this has made me realize I can't allow myself to become a prisoner of my own making like he was. If Dohalim can forge his own path ahead, then I can too. I won't be left behind.
Cool. Alrighty, can we teleport now? Nope, teleport's still out of commission, so I guess we're gonna be running it back. It's down here, right? Yeah, pretty straight. Pretty linear, rather than straight. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, nah. They're dead. You can't heal death. Hate to break it to you. Hate to be the bearer of bad news like that. Why are you not letting me teleport? Oh, why are you not letting me teleport? Man, that's such a cool shot. I forgot just how fucking sick that is.
I thought we'd find answers on Lenegis, but we just ended up finding more questions.
You can say that again. And now we have more problems to fix, too. Like figuring out how to reform Lenegis.
That can wait for now. We've got more than enough on our plates to deal with as it is. Like figuring out who's really running the show on Rena.
Yeah. Which is why we're going to the Renan homeworld.
Hell yeah.
All the answers we've been looking for are on that planet. The person responsible for all this. The Red Woman and the Renasalma. The answers have to be there. Are we prepared to finally find them?
I've been prepared for so long.
So,
Prepared.
what do we do first when we get there?
We know nothing about the Renan homeworld or what we might face once we arrive. We should get a feel for how things are on the ground before we take any serious steps.
It's also entirely possible that the first thing we're going to face is an attack.
If we come across a capital, we should... What?
Hi. This is fine. This is definitely fine. Nothing bad going to happen here. Oh no. We've been teleported. They're just like these dark energy beings, right? They're not like, I don't think they have, I think they're just like dark energy constructs that just serve the will of something else, I guess.
Damn! The hell just happened?
I don't think they have their own
Our course has
thoughts
been
and
altered.
feelings.
The coordinates are pointing to a different destination.
What's that?
The ship's controls aren't accepting my commands. The engine is being shut down.
That's bad, right?
Quite bad. We've lost control of the ship.
Is all of this the Red Women's doing?
Nah, I reckon
they
it
trying
was
to finish us
someone
off
back
before
on
we can
Dahna.
land?
What the fuck do you think?
Everyone, look there!
I'm looking. Oh! What? What? Rena's like fucked. Rena's like a shell.
A flower blooming out of Rena?
But that flower looks like it's absorbing all of Dana's energy.
I'm still getting over the fact that
Lenegis
Rena's
is
not
serving
a
as
full
conduit
planet.
for that energy to reach here. Could that have been its true purpose all along?
If that's true, do you think the people back on Lenegis are all right?
We can only pray that they are.
Damn it! Haven't they taken enough already? When is this going to end?
The flower of Oblivion.
With everything that's happening, we need to get back to Lenegis. Is the ship still offline?
Unfortunately, yes. Even more so than when it lay dormant.
Can you fix it?
Starships are extremely complex machines. One wrong move while we're out here in space could very well cost us our lives.
Better not make any
So
wrong moves
what?
then.
We're just stuck inside here, floating around? For how long?
I don't believe this. We've made it all this way, and now we're stuck here? We're watching Dahna die before our eyes, and we have no choice but to sit here and starve to death?
Law, calm down! You're not the only one who's worried here.
Right. Sorry.
It's still too early to give up. There has to be a way to get out of this.
Alphen.
Now what?
The starship, it's back online?
No, this is different. Something is pulling our ship in towards it.
Man, that's crazy. So, like, the part of the planet that has been faced towards Dahna is, like, that's the only part of the planet that looks like an actual planet. And then behind it, it's just like this hollowed out shell of nothing. But no one ever knew, because no one's ever been able to go up there or get around the side of it to see that it's like this hollowed out shell.
We
That's
managed
so
to get
interesting.
moving, but where are we?
Yeah, where the fuck are we?
It looks like Lenegis in here.
Do you think we might run into more Renans here? Or those red women?
Perhaps. Someone brought us here. The question is,
I can't believe these motherfuckers are stalling me going to Rena.
We haven't been ambushed, so that probably means they aren't hostile. Still, why would anyone want to bring us here?
Hey, Shion!
If they wanted to attack us, they could have done so while we were back on the starship. We should see where this path takes us.
I want to go to Rena! Come on! I cannot believe they are stalling me going to Rena. How could they? How fucking could they?
Shion, just in the nick of time. Here, lend me a hand while I...
No!
What the... Oh, right. The thorns. My bad.
No, I'm the one who should apologize. I overreacted.
Again, Law? Can't you even go a minute without putting your foot in your mouth?
Seriously, it's fine. I'd rather that than people feeling like they're walking on eggshells around me. Besides, I'm the one who should be vigilant about not touching you guys, not the other way around.
Actually, I've been meaning to ask. Not being able to touch people. Does it ever get lonely sometimes?
Of course it does.
I guess I never really thought about it in those terms. It was either accept it for what it was or come undone. Before long, it was just part of my everyday reality. I think I even forgot there was another way to live. Which isn't to say I didn't feel alone. I did. Always.
And then you
So
found
numb
Alphen,
to your
and
reality,
he couldn't
you
feel
couldn't
it.
even recognize
And then
it
he
as
could again.
loneliness? I don't know how you managed.
It's fine. I know I'm not alone anymore.
But I can't even touch you. No way of lending you a shoulder when you're down? Even Alphen.
I appreciate the concern. Until I get rid of these thorns, I guess I'll have to put up with it just a little longer. But not forever. Alphen promised me that. Maybe it'll be soon, maybe it won't be. That either way, the day will come. And I'll be ready when it does.
Yeah, just hang in there. One day, we'll share a big warm hug. You'll see. I promise.
Lightening the mood.
Boo! Ah! What the? Are you out of your mind? This isn't the time for games, Rinwell!
Oh, come on. How am I supposed to resist with you looking all jittery like that?
It's called experiencing feelings appropriate to the situation. You ought to try it sometime.
Yeah, but seeing you act all nervous, you're making me start to feel nervous too.
Oh, sorry.
Staying alert is important, but too much caution can cloud your judgment. Try to strike a balance.
Alright. It's no condition to take off, okay.
I still can't get over what we saw happening outside the starship.
Yeah, our planet's really not doing too hot right about now.
I've only ever seen Rena from the surface of Dahna, so I figured it was just another round planet like ours. Still though, I never would have imagined Rena actually looked like that. And what's the deal with that giant flower coming out of it?
Beats me. I have absolutely no clue. It's so surreal. It looks like a broken egg or something.
Rena and Dahna. We were taught that both worlds were spherical bodies that floated amongst the stars in the heavens. But to think that they lied to us not only about the Sovereign and the Crown contest, but also the form of our own planet.
Dohalim.
Okay, who's the wise guy that summoned us here?
Someone formidable enough to bring our starship along with us.
They must be here somewhere. Let's find them.
So, like, does literally anyone live on Rena? Because, like, anyone who lived on Rena would know that Rena is not a sphere. I know that they were saying that no one goes back and forth between Lenegis and Rena, but, like, I don't know.
That beam of light joining Dahna and Rena. It was the Renan side that it first came from, right?
That's what it looked like. And then the Dahnan side responded.
Perhaps it was some kind of directive from the Renan homeworld? To reawaken the Wedge and Lenegis?
Which would mean that whoever's behind all this is on Rena after all.
Yeah,
What
we
are
already
they
established
after?
that.
Is it really worth going through all this trouble just to steal Dahna's energy?
Try to stay calm. With so many factors we don't understand, dwelling on it won't get us anywhere. What is it?
No, it's just... Zephyr once told me the same thing. So much for me making progress, huh?
You made it this far, didn't you? You notice something, you change it. That's all anyone can do. But you can't stand still in the meantime.
Alright, anything around here to interact with aside from the lift? Does not appear to be. Can't interact with this. Okay. Do we know which level we're on? No. Or is this part of Lenegis? I don't know which level we should go to. Let's try the lower level. Oh, okay, it's not accessible. Central? Okay, that's the way to go. So, upper? That's also not accessible. Okay, okay, good. Anything around here? No. Okay. Who summoned us here?